Musketeers, I hope you're having a magical day where you are, as we're having a pretty good day where we are today. So today's episode is a Disney tag collaboration that I am doing with Marvelous Mindy. I met Marvelous Mindy through YouTube, and we have been corresponding personally through emails, and I've gotten to know her a little bit, and she asked me if I wanted to do a collaboration with her, and we wanted to make it Disney themed, and we came up with the Disney tag. So I'm going to leave a link down below to Mindy's Disney tag for you. So after you watch this, head over to her channel, show her some support, and watch her Disney tag, and then check out her channel also. Mindy and her family are Floridians. They actually live in Florida. They have season passes to Disney World, as Disney World is like in their backyard. They live very close, so they go to Disney all the time. And her channel is very similar to mine in that she covers, talks about her life, and then she also does Disney vlogging as well. So she has 3 great children. Her and I are both moms. She does homeschooling, and she has 2 twins, and then she has an older daughter, and then she has her husband and my husband have similar job, careers as to what they do, and then of course I have 3 children, so we do have some things in common. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on this Disney tag, and I have a very special guest that's going to be doing this with me. I brought, it's not Mickey Mouse, guys. I brought my husband. He is going to do this Disney tag with us. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. You wanna go first?
Go ahead and ask the questions.
Okay, so the first question is, first time you went to Disney World?
I had a broken finger, and I went when I was like in 9th grade.
Okay, So I went July 1972, and I was 5 months old when I went. So it was like the first summer that Disney was open for summer, because they opened in 71. And my parents and we went and checked it out with my brothers. I was only a baby. I don't remember the trip, but it was July of 1972. Next question, favorite park?
The big ball of Epcot.
Epcot. I knew he was going to say Epcot. He loves Epcot. I, of course, do y'all want to guess? Anybody? Magic Kingdom. I love the Magic Kingdom. Okay, favorite land in the Magic Kingdom. What's yours?
I like them all, but I like the future Tomorrowland place.
Tomorrowland.
And Epcot.
In Epcot. Okay, my favorite land in Magic Kingdom is Fantasyland. I love Fantasyland. That's where they have, it's the Small World ride, the Dumbo ride, Pooh ride, Peter Pan Takes Flight, the new 7 Dwarfs ride. I just love Fantasyland. That one has to be my favorite land. Favorite Disney Resort hotel. Now this is easy for us.
This is better now. You can see it.
Favorite resort, baby.
The Polynesian. I like that one because they got me when I walked off the bus.
Okay, Polynesian is definitely our favorite. Favorite snack?
They said hello to me.
Favorite snack?
Oh, I like the ice cream down the main street.
Edie's?
Yeah.
He likes Edie's down Main Street. If you're not familiar with Edie's, you head down Main Street, USA, and as you're facing the castle, it's on the corner to your right. It's like right across the street from Emporium, and he likes to get there Sundays. My favorite snack is the Mickey Mouse ice cream sandwich. I love it. I actually stare at it, and my husband will say, "That's gonna melt. Are you gonna eat it?" And then I'm like, "I really don't want to eat it. I want to enjoy looking at his face." But okay, favorite souvenir?
I only have 2. This one.
His Darth Vader.
And this one.
And his hat that he got from Animal Kingdom.
The hat was outrageously reasonable. Even for me, I wouldn't have bought it, but it was like $20.
What, do you remember where we got it inside?
Animal Kingdom.
I know, but do you remember what gift shop? Was it Outfitters?
It was inside the resort.
Oh, okay. So we got it at Animal Kingdom Resort and Hotel. And then the, what is it? The Darth Vader shirt, he got it, I cannot remember.
Star Wars place.
What was it called? Tatooine?
The Star
or
Wars place.
The Star Wars gift shop when you get off of Star Tours. That's where he got that shirt. And for me, my favorite souvenir is my 1977 Minnie Mouse dress. And it's right here. I still have it till this day. It's right here, and it is in excellent condition. And what I've discovered is they don't make the dresses like the way they used to. A lot of my friends have bought Minnie Mouse dresses for their daughters, and they've either ripped or torn. I just think that the dresses from the 1977s were made with a different fabric, because this dress is quite heavy compared to the dresses that are sold today at Walt Disney World, because I've checked them out myself. But yeah, my favorite souvenir is my 1977 dress. I was 5 years old and I wore it the first day of school when I went to kindergarten that August. Okay, favorite table service. What's your favorite table service?
That's the one where you get the breakfast, right?
Well, where you get waited on.
Yeah, that was the Chef Mickey in the Crystal Palace. Anything breakfast that I get waited on, I love.
He loves breakfast, especially.
Cheese has to be included in there.
Cheese has to be included. Okay. For me, it's the Crystal Palace, and it is the character breakfast. This trip that we're getting ready to take, though, we're going to be trying some new restaurants. But as of right now, the Crystal Palace is our favorite. And then what's your favorite counter serve? That's where it's quick serve.
Place at Florida.
Yes, we both agree that Gasparilla Grill at the Grand Floridian is our favorite quick serve. They have an awesome Angus beef, what is it, beef pork?
Well, they have good food, but they have a good place to sit down and look at the water.
Yeah. They have, like, if you're not familiar with Gasparilla Grill or the Grand Floridian, after you order, it's one of the few quick serve places that will actually bring your food to you, and you can actually sit out on, like, what do you call it? Like
it's like a veranda deck by the water.
Mm-hmm. And you can see the water, you can see the castle, and you can enjoy.
The boats are there, the little boats.
Yeah. It's just nice, you know, atmosphere. Mm-hmm. So your favorite ride?
You're surrounded by the Titanic feeling.
Your favorite ride?
Oh, I like the Mission to Mars.
The Mission to Mars ride?
Mm-hmm. The one the boys got me on.
You mean Mission Space?
Mission Space. That's
Mission Space. I was like,
well, we went to Mars.
Okay, they went to Mars.
Yeah.
Okay, mine, which annoys everybody in my family, but my husband is very supportive in that he participates in this ride. But
very supportive.
Very supportive. But my children are like, do we really have to keep riding it? Do you want to say what my favorite ride is?
Mm-mm.
It's a small world after all. That one's my favorite. It's my favorite ride. My husband does not like clowns and he does not like dolls. But because he adores me, he gets on that ride. And I love that ride because it's all the nations. They sing everything, and my son's over there. They sing everything in their national, language, their tongue, and it's the vibrant colors. And the only part of that ride that my boys like is the little
hula dancers.
The little hula dancers, because they're like this. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the only part of that ride they like. So, favorite show? What's your favorite show?
I like the Frozen show and the Indiana Jones show.
You like, yeah, Indiana Jones.
The Frozen show, because at the end, all the snow and cold air come blowing on you.
Mm-hmm, that's cool.
It's really nice.
My favorite show.
The boys also sleep, so it's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
We can enjoy the show.
On our last trip, they really did not want to go on that. They did not want to go into that show. But I wanted to go, and my husband was like,
let's go check it out.
The kid, boys, your mom has gotten on all these rides with you. The least you can do is go inside this, auditorium and watch the Frozen show, because I really wanted to see it.
We just wanted to let it go.
They took a nap. My husband stayed up. I'm over here just belting out the songs, and the two boys took a nap. We had to wake them up.
They let it go.
Yeah, they let it go. Okay, let's see. So my favorite show, of course, is the Spirit of Aloha dinner show. Favorite parade or fireworks?
Just the fireworks show.
Wishes?
The fireworks show.
At the Magic Kingdom?
At night.
Yeah. Okay, Wishes. My favorite parade is the Mickey Mouse Very Merry Christmas Once Upon a Time Christmas parade. And I love that one because I love the soldiers that march in that parade. That's like my favorite part of the whole entire parade, when the soldiers are marching down the street in unison, and that has to be my favorite parade out of all the parades. Okay, favorite pavilion in Epcot?
I don't know, the sea.
The sea.
I don't know.
Is it?
I like
is
all
it
of the
Mexico, France?
Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
I like the Spanish place, the Mexico Spanish,
Okay.
because they have a ride,
They have a ride.
and it's Mexican and Spanish food. Always good.
I like the China Pavilion. It's one of my favorite ones.
China's cool.
And every time we go, I always get a bracelet. It's kind of like a tradition that we do. So
They do the thing with the oysters too. And
yes,
that's kind of neat.
in China.
We're yeah,
What color is your magic band?
gray or black, depending on my mood.
They have gray. I don't think they have a black magic band.
Well, they had a black one and it had Vader on it. That's what they should do.
That he would want that. So he loves Vader. My magic band is always pink. And favorite character to meet out of all the characters, like who's your favorite? That I can pretty much guess.
I'd like Chip and Dale to go head to head with Darth Vader. I'd like to meet all of them at one time.
My favorite character to meet, you would think it would be Minnie Mouse, but it's a Mickey Mouse. Okay, a character you haven't met but you really want to.
Again, that would be Chip and Dale meeting Darth Vader, and we all just get together, have a good time.
Mine is Olaf. I haven't met Olaf yet, and I want to meet him. Okay, last question. What your best Disney memory?
When I got off the bus and they said hello.
Why don't you tell them what happened at the Polynesian, like when we got off the bus?
Yeah, I got off the bus and they like, hello, Mr. Anders, and I was like, how do you know my name? And
yeah,
they knew my name, and that was it. I was like,
they had him at hello.
This isn't your regular vacation where they just don't know you.
Yeah, we got off the bus, and it was
They knew me.
They knew him, and they addressed him by Mr. Anders. The guy had his mouse pad. We got off the Magical Express at the Polynesian, and he said, "Aloha, Mr. Anders." And my husband's like looking around, like, "How did you know, like, who I was?" And they're just like, "That is behind the scenes magic."
Yeah, I think it was like part of the Born Identity kind of thing where they have a chip in my neck, but actually it was pretty cool.
Okay, my best Disney memory, I don't know which one to talk about. Which one should I pick? I have two, but I'm only going to talk. But it says your best Disney memory, so I can only talk about one.
I want two characters to meet, so you can have two memories.
Okay, I got two memories, guys, because they're like my best. Okay, my first memory is when I was a little girl, my parents hired a babysitter to come in, this is when we stayed at the Polynesian, to come and babysit me because my parents would always have a night to themselves, and my brothers and I would always go to Neverland at the Polynesian, and we would have babysitters there that would take care of us. But this particular trip...
It's a down day when they did that, huh?
It's a down day. Yeah. This particular trip, my parents didn't sign me up for Neverland, and I did not understand why. My brothers were going, but I wasn't. And I was disappointed, and I wasn't really getting any information. This is, again, when I was 5 years old. And my parents were getting dressed. My brothers knew what was going on. I was the only one left in the dark, and there was a knock at the door, and my mom told me to go answer the door. And when I answered it, I'm not kidding you, Cinderella was waiting there to babysit me. And she came in, she had a goodie bag, and I don't know how long she babysat me because, I mean, I'm 5, I don't keep track of hours. But Cinderella babysat me for one evening in my hotel room at the Polynesian during our stay at Disney World. Now, I know Disney doesn't do that, where they have characters come to your room to babysit. I'm guessing they might have done that in the 70s, and if not, I don't know, but Cinderella was at my door and she came and babysat. So I don't know if my parents put in a special request to have the babysitter dressed like Cinderella or what, but that was really magical. And then that exact same trip, I got a giant Mickey Mouse, and I'll try to include a picture of him in this video vlog. And I couldn't take him. We got to the airport, and Disney did not tell us anything about whether or not he could be a carry-on or I had to put him in the belly of the plane. Nowadays, when you go to the parks, they have these signs that say, you know, this cannot, you know, go through security, or you can't bring this on the plane. Back in the 70s, they didn't do that. So we get to the airport, we're checking in our luggage, and the lady behind the counter informs my dad that I cannot take Mickey Mouse on the plane with me. I could take Minnie because I had a smaller Minnie, but I had a life-size Mickey. And she said, your daughter cannot take that on the plane with her. She's going to have to check that in. Well, I don't think I was being a brat or anything. I mean, I wasn't throwing a fit. I wasn't throwing a temper tantrum, but I was really sad to find out that Mickey was gonna have to go in the belly of the plane, and I just had a subtle, quiet cry. And the lady reassured me she was gonna put him in a bag, she's gonna put a label on him, and that I would get him at the gate when we go to pick up our luggage once we got back home. And my dad could see how upset I was. And he asked the lady, you know, what do I have to do to get this this stuffed animal on the plane with my daughter? And the lady looked at my dad and said, sir, if you want to get this animal on the plane, this stuffed animal, you are going to have to buy Mickey Mouse an airline ticket. Well, what do you think my daddy did? He bought Mickey Mouse an airline ticket. But not only did he buy Mickey Mouse an airline ticket, that particular trip we flew first class. So Mickey Mouse got a first class seat back to home, sitting next to me in the airplane. He even got his own meal because my dad paid for it. He got his own drink. He got waited on. He was in his seatbelt, and I had Minnie Mouse sitting next to me, and I'll never forget that. And Mickey had the window seat because I don't like the window seat.
The craziest part of the whole trip is that Mickey Mouse actually got up out of the seat and walked off the plane when they got there.
He did not. But the stewardess was like, and what will Mickey be having today? And thank you, Mickey, for flying with us. But it was just a memory I'll never forget because my daddy didn't have to do that, but he did it for me, his little girl. So that was sweet.
If you have daughters, it wouldn't happen with sons.
Yeah, we have all boys, so we don't have to worry about
like,
that.
Sit down and get in that thing.
Because when we see little girls at Disney World, my husband is always like, oh, I couldn't tell her no. Like we went into, what is it, Bibbidi Bobbidi?
I don't know. I'm glad I don't have daughters because there's no way.
There'd just be no way because we would just buy every princess dress for her, and those things cost.
Yeah, all the dads are like, man,
yeah,
she wanted both.
Yeah.
I was like, well.
We met one dad who had like 2 daughters, and he had to buy 2 princess dress, 2 pairs of shoes. He had to buy
4 because they both wanted.
Yeah, they both wanted. Yes, and they were going to.
And they weren't. They were like 5.
They were going to the Cinderella dinner at the Grand Floridian, so they were all glammed out. They went to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boop, and he's like, "This is breaking the bank," and we were like, "Thank goodness we have boys."
He goes, "The wife's gonna kill him."
So, but yeah, guys, those are all the Disney questions that we have for you. And like I said, I'm going to leave a link down below to Marvelous Mindy's Disney tag. So check out her channel for me, and feel free to leave comments down below if you want to answer some of these questions and share those answers with me. I would love to know some of your answers to some of these questions. And big thanks to my husband for participating in this video vlog. One of you had asked me if my husband and I would do a, how we met video, and I'm slowly talking him into that. He still feels weird about being on camera and looking at a camera and talking. So,
okay.
Yeah, but you always say you just feel weird talking to a camera. Nobody's on the other side.
I do, especially since I'm not getting paid the bucks that the stars get paid.
But anyway, guys, feel free to leave comments down below. And if you're not already a Life in Disney Mouseketeer, then hit that little subscribe button down below. Till next time, guys, y'all take care. Y'all have a magical day and a magical week. And we will see y'all later. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.